Any questions or comments before I get rolling here? Yes, sir.
As we're working on ourselves and you start to see some of like the deep, very dark aspects of the false self come out.
Yes.
Is this something you want? Is this a good thing? Is that something I would want to see this like dark hidden stuff that I thought went away come out as I'm going through it?
Yeah, what do you mean by want it? Yeah, that's why you're doing it, because you want to overcome it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because I thought some of these like feelings and thoughts and behaviors, I thought they went away, but a lot of them are coming back.
And why did you think they had gone away?
I just thought I matured and, like I'm different and, stuff like that. But
You thought you were mature and different?
yeah, I thought I was matured and grew out of some of those behaviors and thoughts, but it's interesting.
And where did you get those thoughts from?
I mean, the answer is the devil, right? Where did I get them from?
Yes.
Mama.
Who?
No, I'm just kidding.
Obama?
I said mama.
Oh, mama.
No, I said mama.
Okay.
No, I was just joking.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But do you not understand at this point that you don't have your own thoughts?
That's just all I've been telling myself, that this is
And
not.
so when you thought that you were done, why do you realize that's not my thought? So you would not have fallen for the lie.
I did realize it when it came out, when it comes up. I noticed that it wasn't me, but it's just difficult because you're so used to it,
Well, I want to encourage you to pay attention to those thoughts, because we don't have our own thoughts. We have never, ever, and will never create our own thought. You cannot come up with your own thought. Young lady, will you come up front here a little closer? Right here. And everybody look at her so she'll feel nervous. Everyone is looking at you. They'll judge how you dress and everything. Do y'all understand? Anybody have any questions about that? That you don't never, ever, ever, ever create your own thought? Any questions about that? Anyone doubt that? Yes, sir.
A mentor of mine once told me the analogy about keeping your thoughts captive. The analogy was whenever somebody was held captive in biblical times, they would walk behind them with a spear. So if it were to go off to the side, right, you're there to keep it captive, so keep control of it. So is it a difference between there's going to be times where you're doubting, or there's going to be times where you're tempted, but you have to control that?
That's a really good question, man. The young man next to you want to answer that?
I was in my head thinking about something.
You were?
I wasn't paying attention.
Wow, he right here. Where were you, in Florida? That's crazy, huh? You didn't even hear the question.
Did I hear the question? No, I didn't.
Isn't that amazing? And he's sitting, for the audience, he's sitting right next to him. And he did not hear such a serious question. He was in his head.
Yeah.
Wow. How do you respond to that question?
I just heard a little bit of it about holding your thoughts captive.
So you didn't hear the question either?
I heard a little bit of it. I was just listening, but I
So
didn't.
everybody take a deep breath and come here and stay here. Be here, not anywhere else, all right? The young lady in the white. Did you hear the question?
I did, but I did not understand what you meant, so sorry.
You want to restate it? And,
Yeah.
and pay attention to everybody. Good morning. Restate your question.
You said that you can't control the thoughts,
Right.
but at the same time, you can control them from going off track in some ways. Ironically, we're here at a conference with Tony Robbins. There's a lot of that kind of mindset of controlling your emotion, ability to influence your thoughts. I think he is a Christian.
Did you already pay for the conference?
Yeah.
You already paid? Hurry up and get your money back.
Probably the biggest takeaway is that I'm not convinced that we can't influence our thoughts, right?
So can you control your thoughts? Oh, let me tell you, I had a little work done to my eyes, so my eyes are red. It's not because Harpo beat me. The eyes are a little swollen and stuff. So I have some medication in my eyes right now. How do you walk in the Holy Spirit?
Well, I think,
Where's Tony Robinson, huh?
what's that?
Nothing. Good, I'm playing with you.
You're good.
How do you walk in the Holy Spirit?
Is it biblical to say that we just can't control our thoughts at all?
God said you can't.
He said he can't.
He said they're
said
not
you can't.
even yours,
Okay.
and they're not his. So if they're not yours, how can you control them?
I would actually say that Tony, during the conference, I think they would agree with what you said. So maybe I'm just extremely wrong.
You are.
Yeah.
But it's okay to be wrong. That's why you had Tony Robinson event.
Well, we're here. We're not there now, right?
That's right. You can't control any thoughts at all.
Yeah.
And you have never had your own thought at all. You have never created a thought at all. You cannot create one if you wanted to. What do you think about that? What?
What do I think about that?
Yeah.
I don't tend to be one that will debate things that I can't necessarily understand.
Right. I don't want to
Right.
debate it either.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it good news to know you can't control a thought
suppose
or
so,
create a
because-
thought, or is it bad news?
I would say, I don't know if it feels disempowering, but at least it feels encouraging when you are having like less than pure or unpure thoughts, right?
Right.
Because you don't have to beat yourself up on that. And
And when you say it feel disempowering, what that mean?
if we had more control or influence, then you would feel more empowered or
Oh, I see.
in
Oh,
control,
okay.
right?
Right. Okay. Amazing. Interesting. Yes, sir.
I mean, I agree with him somewhat that you can,
You agree with him?
yeah,
Okay.
that you can, whatever you put your attention on grows. So if you
On
spend,
what?
whatever you put your attention on will grow. So if you spend your day looking at pornography versus spend your day reading the Bible, you're going to have different thoughts. I just think, I mean, you can control them? No, but you can direct your attention places, that's for sure.
How come men always use pornography as an example?
It's two extremes.
You can say food.
No, it's two
I'm
extremes.
playing.
Yeah.
I don't get what you said. Repeat that.
I'm saying that what you put your attention on all day can influence your thoughts. And is what he's saying, I think.
So would it be you doing that or your attention to it doing it?
It's your attention to it, yes.
So it's still not you.
Well,
Something else is still working on your behalf.
okay, but you
Because
can,
if you have your attention on good things, then goodness is controlling it. If you have your attention on bad things, evil is controlling it. You're
Sure.
not in control either way.
I agree, but he brought up the term discipline. You can discipline yourself to have attention on certain things.
I don't know what that means. You may be right, I just don't understand it.
You can say, okay, I'm going to sit in whatever, contemplation of a picture of Jesus, right, all day, and I'm going to just sit there and focus on that. Or you could say, I'm going to sit in contemplation with whatever other extreme you can think of. Forget pornography.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So and you can choose to do that. You can have discipline to do that. There's monks that sit there all day and do that, right? They sit there in contemplation.
But their mind eventually drift away.
Yeah, I don't disagree with
So
that.
they don't sit there all day and just contemplate on the one thing. Their mind would drift away even while they're sitting there trying to keep their focus on Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
It would drift away
Yeah, for
because they're not in control of that.
For sure, but their attention is on that discipline, whatever it is. So I just think that there is some truth to,
That you can control your own
not
thoughts.
control them, but influence them by putting your attention on something.
Okay, I may not, maybe I'm just missing the language part of it. You may be right about that. Anybody understand that? I think you guys may have a good point about when you put your attention on it, but it doesn't mean you're in control of it. Anyone disagree with that, when you put your attention on it?
Let's say you're having the lustful thoughts, or let's say, you know, you're having a lustful thought about an old girlfriend.
Why men always lusting?
It's a hard one.
Don't y'all do something else? No, go ahead.
The final boss. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
So yeah, let's say you're having a lustful thought, right? And they're talking about put your attention away, but that would be suppressing it, right? If you're forcefully taking your mind off that lustful thought, isn't that like suppressing it instead of watching it?
You're suppressing it if you deny that you're having those thoughts.
Okay.
If you try to avoid them or deny that you're having them, but if you face them by being aware of them, you're not suppressing them then.
Okay, so this thing with bring every thought into captivity, it confuses me because it seems like if I'm bringing it into captivity, I'm kind of suppressing it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I understand that.
Yeah.
About the bad thoughts that make you feel good, like he mentioned, I think you could also use anger. Like you've mentioned that anger can make you feel good, but it's not good, you know?
Yeah. Anger makes you feel good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anger is...
Anger makes most people feel good.
Yeah, it makes
That's
them
why
feel
they
good.
Get angry.
That's why they like getting angry.
Yeah. They love that thrill of anger. Did you forgive your father? Where you been,
Yes.
man? You forgave
I've
your
been-
father?
Yeah, I forgive my father.
You went to him?
Yeah.
How did it go? What happened?
It went good. He was really grateful for that. I
Right on.
don't hold anything against him.
Was it as difficult as you thought it would be?
No.
Did
it
you
wasn't
forgive your mother
difficult.
too?
Yeah, I forgive her.
You think you went to her?
Not verbally, but I guess I can say a prayer since she's dead, I guess.
Oh, your mother dead?
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, good. I mean, not good, she's dead, but
I understand.
good you know that.
Yeah.
You can forgive her.
Yeah, I forgive her.
All right. Not good she's dead, but it might not be a bad idea either. But, okay, right on. So are you over the anger now, or you still get angry?
I still get angry
And why?
because it feels good.
Oh. So you don't want to get past that?
No.
You
I
want to
mean,
hold
no, I
on?
do want to get past that.
Oh, okay. We'll get to that in a minute.
Things that you don't put in your head that you allow yourself not to put in there can affect the thoughts that you're going to have. Like if I don't speak Chinese, I'm not going to have thoughts in Chinese. Or if I don't watch the violent video of Charlie Kirk getting shot, for example, I'm not going to have that image in my head to kind of haunt myself with later. And so I can kind of affect the things that I do and do not put in my head to affect the thoughts.
Oh, okay. Interesting. The way you bring your thought into captivity is by being aware of them. When they come, and you be aware of them rather than running away from them or calling them you and do nothing about it, but just simply be aware of them, you will bring them, that's how you bring them into captivity. And then you will see that it's not you that's bringing them into captivity, but it's the light that bringing them into captivity, and that you have nothing to do with it. It's darkness and light, and you're not involved at all. And that's what it means to bring them into captivity. You cannot do anything about them at all. You just have to be aware of them. And it's the light of God that causes you to be aware of them. That's why it's so important to be aware of what's going on inside of you 24 hours a day, so that you can die from that old nature. What do you think about that?
The thought that came to me, the word is a double-edged sword. We arm ourselves with that. You know, take the spear out of the analogy and use the sword to keep a thought captive, right? I think you have the volition, the power to choose what you do, and I totally agree on what you're exposed to. People that didn't have...
I don't know what you're saying. Maybe you have a degree?
Yeah, I mean,
You have a,
I
you
went to
have a-
college, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no wonder.
I'm not like a doctor, but I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, you're smart. Because I have no idea, what did the sword have to do with just being aware of the thoughts?
All right, so if somebody breaks into my house, I could either let them do whatever they want to do, or I
Right.
could pick up arms.
Physically protecting your family, how does that relate to thoughts?
Like I'm not ready. Whoever's giving me my thoughts, whether it's me or somebody else, it's not ready to concede the fact that I can't influence them.
Oh, I understand that part.
But
You're
I
not ready
could,
yet.
maybe it's just a matter of maturity or
Right.
pride or ego or
Absolutely.
sinfulness.
Have you overcome your anger?
I'm not really wired to be an angry person, but I get angry at times. Right? I wouldn't define myself as an angry person.
And why not drop the anger so you never get angry again, no matter what happens?
Because I don't think anger is in itself sinful.
It's what?
I don't think anger is in itself sinful.
And why not? Why don't you think that?
There's righteous anger and then there's sinful anger.
And which one you have?
Both?
You have righteous anger and sinful anger?
Yeah.
So you're serving two gods?
No,
Well, how can you have both?
because that's human.
That's what?
It's human to have both.
Oh, it is.
I think, as far as I can tell.
What would happen if you dropped your anger and never have it again?
I'd be a weak.
You would be weak.
I would be a weak pushover, I think.
You would be a weak.
I would be weak, not a
Oh,
week.
you would
not
be
like
weak.
a month or a week.
In
Yeah,
what
I
way would you
weak.
be weak?
Because I would be passive and I would be somebody that would not. Like, I like to stand up to bullies.
Right.
And I get angry when I see other people, like, abusing or hurting others.
Amazing. That's your friend?
Yeah.
What do you say to that? Your friend said that if he dropped his anger, he would be weak. He liked standing up for other people. He liked dealing with bullies.
Yeah.
And you say,
You can do that without anger.
yeah. What do you think about that?
I think we both have anger.
You think you both have it?
I know we both have
But
anger.
I'm
So you telling on your friend now too?
Yeah.
right, but
That's why what happens when people know your secret, they get mad and they'll tell it.
No, I'm not
When
mad.
you
I think we
expose
both.
them.
I think we both have it because. And
Why
I
do you
don't-
think he has anger? Do you have anger?
it's interesting. I think it's still there, but it's not what it was before, where it's hatred and people get confused. What I
Right.
had before was hatred, but I forgave both my parents and it dropped. It completely changed me.
Right.
So I don't have the anger where I hold on to it. I get like a burst of like I got to take care of something, and I have a hard drive, and I'm a like very brash person, but I don't hold on to the anger and like dwell on it.
So when your friend just said he has anger too, what went through your mind?
Nothing.
You didn't call him a nigger rah-rah?
No, I didn't. No, nothing.
That nigger rah-rah.
Before, maybe we would have gotten into a fight. But no, nothing.
Yeah.
To me, I think it's too intellectual and it's very simple. And I don't think the more you explain, the more complicated it gets. until you
Right,
understand.
it does. God said that anyone that has anger is a murderer, is evil, and never to trust an angry person. What do you say about that?
I don't think it cancels out the fact that there's righteous anger, right?
But you-
And I would say I'm broken, sinful, wretched, like on my own. Like I don't stand a chance going into heaven, right? So like I
You're not
think
going to heaven?
on my own,
Oh, yeah.
on my
okay.
own, I don't stand a chance.
Oh,
None of
okay.
us do, I think.
Amazing. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here. You're in the right place.
Me too.
We're going to get you saved today.
Amen. Let's go.
Any question about anything you heard so far? Yes.
The comment about if you have no anger, then you're weak. But I think there's a line that's drawn between anger and boundaries. You can have no anger, but you can have boundaries about it. So like the whole bully situation, I feel like you can draw a boundary between somebody like that and there wouldn't be any bullying, but you don't need to be angry about it.
Right. You say you think there's a difference between bad news? What'd you say? I'm sorry.
No, like there's like a line drawn between anger and boundaries.
Oh, boundaries.
Boundaries.
Oh, okay. And what is a boundary?
A boundary can be like, oh, I'm not comfortable with you speaking to me this way, so please do not, like, drawing that line between you can
Oh.
speak this way, but I don't want to be spoken to this way.
But if you didn't have the spirit of anger, it wouldn't bother you how people spoke to you, because they could not touch you with it, because you don't have that anger. So you don't have to set a boundary because they cannot touch you. What do you think about that?
I didn't think about it that way, but I don't know. That's what I was thinking of when he was saying about being weak.
Oh, okay. But people with anger are weak. That's why they're angry, because they're weak. Very weak. Yes, sir.
Do you ever get angry? And if you do, how much?
I never, thank God, and I don't take credit for it, I never get angry. I don't even when I'm being attacked, it doesn't cross my mind to get angry, because the spirit of anger has been taken away from me. And so if it's not in you, you can't bring out of someone something that's not there. So that's why God said, you must forgive so he can forgive you, and he will take away the spirit of anger, because anyone that has anger is evil, and Satan is their God. They may know about God, they may read about him and talk about him, or they may have ideas about God, but they don't know God, because an idea about God is not knowing God. But when you really want to be one with him, he will take away the spirit of anger so he can draw you into the kingdom, and then he'll start working on you. But you can't have anger and know God. And you can't serve two gods. You can't have quote unquote righteous anger and evil, because evil is of Satan and then good is of God, and they both cannot live in you. Only one lives there, not two. So drop the anger. And I understand why people think that anger is good and that you need it, because you've been taught that all your life. You've been taught, well, if you don't have anger, how will you protect yourself? People walk all over you. You won't have a boundary. Anger is a human emotion. They love saying that. Anger is a human emotion. It's evil. And it separates you from God. You could bank on this one. You could put your Bitcoins on it. You could put your Donald Trump new coin with his face on it. As long as you have anger, you will never know God. You will know about him, but you won't know him. You can never get into the kingdom like that within.